G'day everyone, it's Bonnici here from FishingMad. Over the last couple of months I've received a ton of messages from people that have said have been watching your kayak fishing videos and it's inspired them to go out and buy their own fishing kayak. And it's absolutely awesome to know that our content is inspiring others to get out there and get into this wonderful sport. I'm actually meeting with one of those guys today, a guy by the name of Ryan. He's been messaging me, and during the week he went out and bought his own 13-foot Malibu fishing kayak, and I'm basically here today at the local beach to get him started on his fishing kayak journey. If you're new to kayak fishing or you think about taking up kayak fishing, here's a couple of safety aspects, 10 key points to get you started. Point 1, if you're a beginner, always go out with an experienced kayak fisherman. They can give you some tips on where to go, on what conditions to look for, and it also helps build up your confidence to get started. Number 2 is simply knowing when not to go out. If you rock up and you can see white caps and it's choppy, simply pack up, turn away and go home. Tip number 3 is always go out with a life jacket, whether it's an inflatable one like this or your just standard ones. It could be the difference between you coming back home safely. Tip number 4 is organisation. Organisation is one of the most important things on a kayak. You're in a very small limited area, and you can imagine when you bring fish on deck, it can turn pretty chaotic quickly. A couple of things that are really handy is just having a space for everything. A space for my pliers, a space for my scissors, a space for my tackle boxes. They're out of the way. Also, a space for your fishing rods. If you've got a pretty basic kayak that doesn't have those facilities, then get creative. Make your own esky with rod holders or look at getting some upgrades that help you stay organised on the water. Number 5, and it might sound a bit gimmicky, but buy yourself a couple of cheap walkie-talkies. I always give one out to the partner that I'm going kayaking with, and all we do is we constantly check in with each other, make sure each other's okay. It's also a great avenue if you need someone to come and give you some bait or some plastics, but more importantly, it's a way of just keeping that each other safe. Number 6 is to always check the weather forecast. There are some really easily accessible tools online, such as Medeye, Willie's Weather, and a heap of others. Keep your eye on the wind, keep your eye on the swell, and take a bit of time to learn about what wind directions have an impact. Tip number 7 is more about fishing. First thing is keep your drag loose, and when I mean loose, I mean that you can peel the line off really easily. A couple of times have I seen anglers actually get capsized while we're out there, and that's because they had their drag set too tight and they happened to catch a banjo shark. They had enough weight to pull them over. The other thing is, when you're bringing in a fish, just take your time to have a look at what it is. Sometimes you can catch some pretty weird and wonderful stuff out there. I've caught sharks, blue ring octopuses, stingrays. By giving yourself a little bit of time to see what it is, you can handle it carefully rather than bringing something dangerous on deck. Tip number 8 is simply to be sun smart. And the UV reflection off the water makes you get sunburnt so quickly. Some basic measures you can take. UV shields, they're super cheap. I have 2, one for my face, and when I had really short hair, I actually had one for my head. Other basic things, sunscreen, water, polarized sunglasses, and a hat. Tip number 9 is simply to start slowly. If you want to build up your confidence, maybe try going to a few lakes first where it's nice and calm, you don't have to deal with the swell. As I said, go out with some experienced anglers, but slowly build up your skills. And finally, tip 10 is just let people know where you are. Let your family know where you're launching from. When you're out on the water, try and wear high vis. Try getting some paddle leashes. If you're really fond of your fishing rods, maybe buy some fishing rod leashes. But there is 10 tips. Now, we're super keen to get out in the water and catch some fish. Oh, look at that, eh? Oh, look at the size of it. That's a huge one. That's huge. Oh, yep. Doesn't feel big though, but it's probably a little flatty. Little flatty. Oh, yep, yep. On the plastic. Feels like a nice fish too. Oh. Yeah, good flathead. Oh, look at this. Oh. Oh yeah, big one. Let's get this net ready. Oh yeah, good fish. Savage Pro grub, look at that, in the 8 centimetre. Beautiful big flathead. There's a lot of birds over there. I don't know, they're all bobbing in the water. Might be worth checking out. Yeah, I reckon we should go check it out. All right, there's a little bit of a bust up of birds in the distance. All of a sudden, they've all gathered in one spot there. So we're gonna go check it out. Hopefully, there's a school of something around there. So pedaling as fast as I can, but we're still probably a couple of minutes away. Let's see how we go. All right, they're all flying away now, but I'd say that's because of us. All right. Oh yeah, big school of salmon just here. Huge one, huge, huge, huge. Wow. Oh, we're on. Yeah. Yep, there's salmon everywhere. Oh my goodness, they're huge ones. Oh, both rods are on. Holy moly. Wow. Wow. Has to be so. They're big too, man. That's. This one's huge. This is a big fish. Oh, my other rod's on, I can't get to it. Holy moly. Oh my goodness, this is a good fish. Whoa. Whoa, look at the size of this one. Holy crap. We're gonna land it now. Oh. Ah. Yes. Oh. Shnikes. What the size of this sambo, man? Oh, my other one's gone. It's off the other one. Oh, he's back on, he's back on. This is awesome.
Oh, they're big ones too, eh? All right, there's another. Oh, let's follow this school. I think I'm just going to do the plastic ride. Run over and do a plastics. You're on? All right, coming over. No, that's all right. Oh, they're there. I can see them busting up on the surface. Oh, he's got it right in front of me, look at that! Oh. There goes that, I saw him chase it. It's another good fish too. Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah, he caught it right at the kayak. Ah! It's a big one. All right. Oh yeah, it's another good one. Oh mate, you'll never forget this day. All right, we're gonna get another one on quick, smart. Oh man, they're down there. That's where we're gonna go. Over there. What? Oh my goodness, they're just here. No, look at them all. Look at them all. Here we go. Yeah, we're on. We're on. Oh. Oh, I lost it. Oh, no, he's back on. There we go. Oh, he's gone. I lost him. No. Oh, I'm on. Look at that. Oh, this is so much fun. I wasn't even working that one. Oh, he wants to fight this one. Oh, look how fast they are. Oh. Oh, amazing. So, mate, you're having a Rupa session, monster flatty, and the salmon. Like, you couldn't have asked for anything better today. Oh, yep. Oh, that's a flatty, just a real little one. Yes. Get some of this water out. Well, so there you have it, guys. We've come in a little bit early, probably on the water for about 2 hours, and look, it's starting getting a bit choppy, so we decided to call it quits and come in. One thing's for very sure, Ryan's first kayak fishing experience is going to be a really memorable one. Getting onto all those salmon, it was busting up for about half an hour every cast. that was awesome fun. And look, he also managed to catch a couple of really nice sized flathead. The biggest one just under 60 centimetres. We caught a couple in between the 50 and 60, and there's quite a few other smaller ones. So great day on the water, much shorter session than what we thought, but we caught a few fish. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel.